Cycle back to the center. Krause had an opportunity. Skips wide on shot. Score! Oh! There he is. Katie Krause got a piece of wood on it. And Joe Kyle. Of young men, they've persevered through a lot. They've had a lot of ups and downs, but together as a group, they've been steadfast, and the relationships they've built over these 4 years, I think, will be lifelong.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this.
Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, big, hand down. One hand, up. No. Flip.
I could eat.
Slice right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
Good afternoon, soccer fans, and welcome to the first ever broadcast of the Ocean State Soccer League on Fans Only Sports Network as Warwick City FC takes on Newport FC from the Scots Miracle-Gro Athletics Complex on the campus of Johnson & Wales University here in, we'll call it Providence, Rhode Island. We're kind of on the border in between Providence and Cranston. Matt Jones in the broadcast with you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Warwick City coming into match week 5 here, looking to get back on the winning side of things as they are 1-0-2 in the division right now. One game in hand over their Newport FC side today as they are 1-0-3. Warwick City in the white, Newport FC in the black. And we are set and ready to go for OSSL action. Final couple of games in the OSSL for Warwick City. They're headed up to the UPSL in just a few weeks of time. Christian Mercadante in net. For Warwick City. And over top of the ball is Newport. Ready to get things started. And we're underway here in the first half of action. As Newport tries to move this one into the final third, that's going to go outside of the touchline. And will be A very deep throw in for Warwick. Controlled by Warwick City. Some of the backside headed away there. Near side touchline to our broadcast position as they try to work this one progressively outside of the back line. And that one will go up into the wind. And Spencer in the 2. Brought that one down as they move through midfield. That was Spencer that was taken down. Ball outside of the touchline, bench side, throw in for Warwick, taken back by Newport. Cross pass. Intercepted there, and an opportunity for it to be a turn. Good touchline side as that one is going to be sent well down. And the ball came actually in between the nettings down there, so that one will actually be brought back. And they're going to spot this one up around just past the 18. Good attempt on the flick for the 9 of Tyler Paria. As Newport tries to move this one, cross field pass. And Vladia Silva got in the way of it. Good defensive play as it's pushed out of the end line, and we're going to get our first corner of the match. From the far side, a corner attempt for Newport here in the 3rd minute. Handball. And they're going to call it. They're going to call it on Warwick City. So a penalty kick opportunity here for Newport early on. Up high, he missed it. Got a little bit too far underneath that one. Skied it over top of the crossbar. Warwick City escapes damage. And an opportunity to try to move this one forward. Turned around once again. Shot. That one will be a score. And the flag did go up before the kick. No. No, they were looking at the AR trying to see if the flag did go up. They say no, it did not. And the goal will stand. And Newport on the board first. And a card shown to a Newport player. I'm entirely sure what that was about, but we'll see if we can check on it later on. Warwick player down. It's a 16 of Jason Silva de Cruz. De Cruz challenges back for that one. Turned back over to Newport as they attack here into the final third. Inside of 4 white jerseys, and that one kicked away smartly. Mercadante. Or outside for Faria. A 7 of Caleb Wu inside. Made the good defensive play on that last attack from Newport. Pacheco. Cleared forward and a push. They bounced that one through. Came off of Tyler Faria. Faria tried to get that one forward. Faria working that line with the Cruz. Good long crossing ball across the 20. As Spencer chased for it. Came back off of a Newport player out of play on the near side touchline. A throw in for Pacheco. Midfield. One advance into the final third here for Warwick in this first half. They're going to get a second one here. They have an opportunity. No arm from the referee goes up. Looked like a clear-cut foul from our broadcast position, but the referee decided to keep it down. Played the advantage. Work near side touchline again as they send this one back. Mercadante misplayed a little bit. Or side Tapia. Now with good possession through center of the pitch. Switch side. Chaco. As Newport tries to clear that one all the way down, and it will come all the way down. Turning play for Silva. Butter Silva trying to advance that one forward. Mercadante short drop. Warwick City through center. Silva had that one taken off of him, and they're going to call. The IR puts the flag up, and it did go out of the line. And a throw in for Warwick City. cross ball. Looking on the outside touchline, nothing there. And Newport an opportunity to try to push back. Good defensive play from Spencer, and Spencer gets called for the foul. Warwick City FC Soccer on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by DemoX. Visit GoDemoX.com. DemoX, safe and professional demolition. Long kick, and that one over top of the crossbar. Will save Warwick City from any further damage. They trail 1-0 here in the 12th minute. Progressive play from the backfield again as this one's turned on the near side touchline. Silva. Backtracks across midfield, sends that one through to the center for Spencer. Spencer. Looping ball. Far side of the 20. It's going to be kicked away by Newport in the first corner of the match for Warwick City. No, they're going to say short of the corner. A deep throw in. Did not work in Warwick City's favor. Mercadante is going to come out and the arm up. And offside called before the AR even got down there. Center referee making the call. Clearing ball for Warwick City as they work with this one. Far side touchline. Opportunity inside. Curled. Came back off of a Newport defender. Spencer at midfield. Spencer turns. Oh, heel check from the Newport defense. Pacheco, good kick there. Carries back off by Newport. This one's going to be well long. Warwick City. Switchfield play to the far sideline. Pacheco. Turned that one in the center. Spencer. Pacheco calling for it on the outside. Silva. Good long ball to the 20. Didn't get that one across the Newport defense. This one will trickle out once again. A defensive zone throw. as Newport elects to make their first substitution of the game. Back for Mercadante. Still trying to play that progressive ball from the backfield. And Caleb Wu got caught up on the far side. Jaco overtaken there. Newport cuts inside. That one got flicked to the outside corner, and it's going to set up a throw-in. Oh, no, they're going to check that. And they decide to call the corner. AR had motioned for it to be. But it does go outside of the back line. There was not any other call. That one from the corner cleared over top. $17 gone by here in the first. A whistle inside. Newport not entirely happy with the call. And DeCruz may have sold that one a little bit. We're going to have a chat from the center official. Actually, it was the two of Spencer that got talked to. Tapia sent that one across as Warwick City works to try to move this one through the center. Open space right at the top of the 20 and a good back check from the Warwick City defense to recollect. Spencer had a stutter step right in front of the Warwick City bench. Pacheco far side, near side to our broadcast. And off of Silva will be a Newport throw. And that one will find itself outside of the end line in a 6 for Warwick City. As we play here in the 20th minute in Warwick City, we'll let Spencer get a chance to take a breather. Short 6. There's a turn to try to get on the outside line. Alleyway play doesn't work as they go back inside center. And Araujo trying to make an immediate impact. Settled by Newport, cleared back in the middle of the field. And DeCruz working to send it back. Warwick recollects on the back line. Switch play across midfield. Zarajo works that one. Chaco. Tic-tac-toe right into the back corner. Can they force the corner? They do. Good play there from Faria to force the corner off of the Newport defender. An opportunity here for Warwick. Down ball inside of the 20. That one popped right back again. Second attempt and no. And a slide play. And we'll get sent high and long. Second minute gone by. As Newport has a 1-0 lead. On a cloudy and crisp weather day, is 55 degrees at tap time, and on this 4th day of June, feels like it should be the 4th day of October. That one comes out of the end line. Six for Mercadante. Gets that one forward for Arajo. Progressive play out of the backfield doesn't work for Newport. Peels off. Pacheco's able to save that one right before the touchline. De Silva. Cruz worked that one forward, was looking for Silva. And we'll get a free kick for Warwick right at midfield. And a high kick. We'll give the ball back to Newport. And a substitution for Newport. Good slide from behind, safely made. No foul called by the referee. Faria. And that one will be sent all the way back into safety. Quarter hour gone by here from the Scots Miracle Grow Athletics Complex on the campus of Johnson Wales University. Warwick City FC trailing Newport FC 1-0. As Week 5 matchup in the Ocean State Soccer League. And our debut broadcast here on Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Today's game is brought to you by DemoX. Visit GoDemoX.com, Rhode Island's premier demolition contractor for residential or commercial demolition. Call them at 401-371-0014. Long kick that was chased by Silva and booted out of play at the 20, and we'll get a throw in on the far side and substitutions. Free substitution rule in the OSSL. Similar to what you see in the college game. Was it inside? Handball was called just on the very, very outside edge of the box. So a very dangerous free kick spot for Warwick. Good ball up into the mixer, headed across. Return play, and that one is turned, and not enough from De Cruz. Out of the end line for a 6. If you missed any of the early action of this game, you can catch today's game available on demand after the completion of the game. Just go to Fans Only Sports. It's fansonlysportz.com. And, of course, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FOSPORTZ. Duck from the referee as that one got sent right up over top. And Erickson Fernandez trying to turn and move it along for Warwick City. And you see the Johnson & Wales softball stadium behind the goal area here, and the baseball stadium right next door to it. Certainly eyes of the college softball world on Oklahoma City and the Women's College Softball World Series, and then the Men's Baseball World Series about to get underway in Omaha. Before we know it, it'll be late summer and everybody will be in Williamsport for the Little League World Series. Always a fun experience. So the matters at hand here is Pacheco tries to kick that one, and it'll go off and out of play, spinning across the line before Fernandez got there. A whistle and a stoppage of play from the referee. They're called drop ball. I think one of the Newport players had an earring still in. As is always in football, official time is on the field, so the referees will have stoppage time after we reach the 45 as we cross here in through the 31st minute. As Mercadente may have gotten a piece of a cleat to his back. Hard defense there from Warwick City on the back play. And far side for Silva. Could not advance, and they'll shepherd it to the end line. Araujo on the back pass as that was switched across. Jaco. Tic-tac-toe play as they try to work that one through for Fernandez. Fernandez trying to clear across the center, nowhere to go. Pacheco. He tries to fight for another corner. Nifty little kick play, and that one will be sent high and wide. And substitutions for Newport on the play, and substitutions for Warwick looking to come here shortly. Bounced over top of the outstretched foot of Wu. Araujo clears that one. Ooh. Pacheco calling for it in the near side alleyway, and they go through the center instead to Cruz. Nowhere to go. Far side once again, Kilabu. Outside Pacheco once again as they try to turn that one. Mercadente back to Wu. Araujo in the center. Caleb Wu. Warwick City has been stuck here in the back third. Need a good clearance ball if they can find one on the outside alley. Erickson Fernandez, and he gets that one forward. And a slide tackle will kick it outside of the touchline, and a throw in for Warwick City after they finally broke across the midfield line. And substitutions for Warwick City. Pacheco for Fernandez. Nick Spencer. Spencer bottled up by 3 black jerseys immediately, and then that one is sent long. Out of play. And another throw-in opportunity for Warwick. Inside of the final 10 minutes of clock time here in the first half, we'll see how much stoppage time will be added. Pacheco, good opportunity down the line. And they're going to call this one against Pacheco and a yellow card. So first yellow card of the game issued to Warwick City. I'll put Pacheco on the block. Handball will be called. And a free kick for Warwick. Occurs Spencer. Far side for Wu. Back for Spencer once again as he goes through the center. Trying to turn that one. Was De Cruz. On the outside of the 20. As they'll track back down, switches the field. Carrying play through center and the trip will set a very dangerous free kick spot here for Warwick. From about 25 out. And the referee will walk this one off to get the 10. We'll push them all the way back to right at the top of the 18. So I'll put them on the 18, so from 28. The Cruz will line this one up. Chance to tie the match here before half. Gets hit by the wall. And that one will be sent long out of the end line and will not be another opportunity for Warwick City. So a 6 to come for Newport here in the 39th minute. No fourth official in the OSSL, so we do not have a board to be able to look at. So if there's any stoppage time afterwards, it's on the referee to hopefully give us some signal. Otherwise, we won't be able to give you much. Now it's out on the far side touchline. Turn play here for Warwick City in the middle. De Cruz trying to step for that one, couldn't get there in time. And a big save from Mercadante, but offside, the flag was up. De Cruz looking forward for Arajo. Back for Wu. Check that. It's on the far side, and that might actually be the 18 of Tapia. through the midfield. A takeaway. That's 7-on-7 there as Caleb Wu chases that one to the line. Still trying to shield, then that one will go out off of the Newport player, and a good shielding there from Caleb Wu earned the 6. Nifty little play through the legs. Spencer from De Cruz. And a handball called. On Erickson Fernandez. Long clearance kick, trying to come back for that one, and maybe got dinged in the back. Now there's also a Newport player down as well, too. That's Buddy Silva that got hit right on the backside of his leg. Strategy here from Newport in the final couple minutes of the half. Jaco. That was inside the line. Now they're going to call it out. And a very deep throw. And a little calf pull as they continue play forward, and now they'll whistle it as De Cruz is down. And he's trying to, wasn't attended to by the training staff, just trying to see if he has to come off or not. And they're going to say yes. De Cruz will trot off to the bench. And for all intent and purpose, that will probably be it for him for the half. He takes a seat on the bench, so he's certainly been subbed. Just over the top of the head of Araujo as that one dropped back. Pacheco on the far side, near side. Fernandez. I'll check that Silva, and then Fernandez. As we reach the 45-minute mark, and as I said, because we do not have the board, we don't know what exactly the stoppage time is. No, because there's stoppage time, so it's whatever the referee blows. Pacheco, as that one just went up over top of the head And there is the whistle that will bring us to halftime. 45 in the books, 45 to go. 1-0 Newport after one.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like, if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus, right? Like, you get to have these conversations in buildings that you swear were built just for that purpose. This is the place where you should have big thoughts. This is the place where you should dream big dreams.
I spend a lot of time here because I want to. It's not the kind of campus you want to get away from, and it's got a really bright future.
It's not 4 years for the sake of the 4 years. It's 4 years that's changing somebody so that when they leave here, the world's going to be a better place because of it.
As a senior, I know that I'm going to miss it, and I'm also going to cherish the time that I had here.
They're going to have to drag me out of here after graduation, and I can't imagine going to get my undergraduate degree anywhere else.
It's the 27 and his fourth of the season. 2. That one just passed Mitchell on the other side, and what a save by Mitchell on the great slot play with a jump call to raise its goal, scores! Crowd this evening here from St. George's, and a number of these Salve sports teams in attendance tonight as well, supporting their side as Mitchell makes another save. That one comes back off the boards, and Mitchell's able to kick it away. Nobody's having a piece of iron from the timelines. He scores! Distance lights the lamp. The Seahawks are going to lean on their stars, and who else? USA medalist to do it. Fires one from the top, make it drop as it's Mitch Walensky. came around for Logan Calder. Calder's been peppering the net all night long, and Calder finally is going to get one. He'll pick up his 11th of the season. Cross, and a shot right away, score! Came flying up and Joel Shoemaker's stick. Kyle. Power play goal, Joe Kyle. Cycle back to the center. Krause had an opportunity. Skips wide on shots on score! Oh! There he is. Katie.
Back here as we get started, second half of action from the Scott's Miracle Grow Athletic Complex on the campus of Johnson & Wales University. And a 1-0 lead for Newport over Warwick City. It's match day 5 action in the Ocean State Soccer League. Last journey through the OSSL for Warwick City as they head to the UPSL in just a few short weeks' time. Silva tried to move that one forward. Turnover sent back by Newport. Good defensive play on the back line from Warwick. Silva. Pulled across here by Newport. Trying to play. Silva has an opportunity on the outside line. Pacheco, I'm sorry, I checked that. And it's actually the 7. Caleb Wood trying to overlap, and a card will get issued. Second card of the game issued to Warwick City. First one. I believe that was the 19. It might be Connor Poliquin. Warwick City in the all-white kit, moving left to right on your broadcast screen. Newport in the black with the white sleeves. As this one is going to loop up over top. Dangerous play. And out came the Newport keeper. Caleb Wu. Wu gets that one for Silva. And they call 6. Did not go off of the Newport player. Warwick City FC on Panzoli Sports Network is brought to you by Demo X, America's fastest demolition company. Visit GoDemoX.com for more information on commercial and residential demolition services. Spencer, as he's knocked down from behind. Free kick opportunity for Warwick. Jumping over top was Araujo, and then a long distance attempt goes wide. Will produce another 6. Her center high kick will bounce out of bounds. Spencer checks that one back. Opportunity forward as Spencer towed that one off. Faria on the far side. Crossplay in the backfield. Spencer once again. For Caleb Wu. Wu chases that one to the end line. And they'll call the 6 once again. Into the 51st minute here. Spencer turns that one for the outside. Good forward play for Araujo. And a tangle on the end line will give the ball once again to Newport. 3 6s here within the first 5+ minutes of this half, and Warwick City on the attack a lot more than we saw them in the first 45. Is there a slant in the field? Spencer through middle. Handball will get called. Right on the touchline. This referee adamant about walking off the 10. We've seen this on every single free kick. Chance for Warwick City here. About 32-33. If they can curl this one inside the box, could have a chance in the mixer. That is Silva ready to make a run. So he's positioned right in the middle. So too is Faria. Referee having a chat with one of the Warwick City players. A little too much pushing and shoving going on. Steps up, good kick. Faria can't get to it. They want to hit ball in the box. They got it. Elbow up in an unnatural position creates a handball in the box, and where Newport scored on the same call back early in the first half. An opportunity here for Warwick to tie the match on the same call. here early in the second half. And it's the 17 of Alder Silva standing over top of the dot. PK is an entire guessing game sometimes. Can you figure out which way just by a little flinch? Silva. And the goaltender got it and bounced off his fingers. It's in. Silva ties this match for Warwick City. Honors even at 1 here in the 55th. As that one pops back and Mercadante will make the save. On kick. Silva an opportunity inside. They're going to call it. No. Offside. Got pushed from behind. And the flag up from the referee before the push, so the offside is called. Negates a good scoring opportunity there. Warwick City definitely much more aggressive here in the second half. They'll shield this one. And that will be a foul as the goaltender had his hands on it. Tapia. Going to go across for Spencer. Spinning ball will be kicked away. And outside of the touchline, so a throw-in opportunity for Newport as Silva could not get to it. You see the 16 of De Cruz back into the match for Warwick City. Went out just before the halftime break. A cramp in his calf. Was able to sort that one out during the halftime pause and back in the central midfield once again. Long throw on the far side touchline. That one spins off of multiple players. The center of the pitch will be out of the line. A throw in for Newport. Kick it down 5 yards and do the same. That one will be outside of the end line in a 6 for Warwick City. The Cruz has an option here for Caleb Woo. We'll get that one forward. Silva can't get there. substitutions for Newport. High kick. Good control from Wu. Was looking for Silva. Could not connect. Stopped on the backside by Tapia. Spencer. I'll track that one back. Switchfield far side touchline as they were looking for Faria. And it gets tied up, and that is a dangerous play. And Newport is going to have a free kick from just outside of the edge of the box and a chat from the officials with Pacheco. As they'll walk off the 10. Past the 1 hour mark here. And both goals scored from the dot today. Penalty kick handballs from each side. Newport early in the first half, Warwick early in the second half. A kick that was almost saved by the Newport keeper. Spun off the backside of his fingertips into the net to level the match at 1. Long distance. They're looking for Wu. Silva tracks back and pokes that one out. A Newport throw to come. Pacheco. Faria. Faria open space on the far side alley. And it will be just poked off as he advances towards the final third. Spencer. Tapia. Turned in center, turned off. And Spencer will have to come back to collect that one defensively. Checked back for Warwick City as they'll reset. 64th minute. Good overlap ball, a little too far as they were looking for De Cruz. Back through center, Spencer. Newport FC came into this match top of the table, 1 win, 3 draws, no losses. On 6 points. Warwick City a game in hand on Newport. 1 win, no draws, 2 losses as they sit on 3 points. But they've played 1 fewer match. Nine sides in this Ocean State Soccer League table. League winner qualifies for the Massachusetts Champions Cup on a 16-match season. And they'll whistle this one for a stoppage of play as there's a Warwick player down. Substitution for Warwick. They'll do a drop ball at center. Spencer. Came back to him once again. Another whistle and a substitution once again for Warwick. Spencer will go off this time. The Crews bumped off a play and a hard trip, and I think the Crews is going to get a yellow card for this one. Or it's going to be Silva. Silva gets shown the yellow card. His first of the match and the third issued to Warwick City. That one glanced right off of the edge of Tapia's head. Enough to deflect it away. Tapia clears that one for Silva. Play. Opportunity for Araujo here for Silva. Back for Araujo once again as he works that one for the end line. Araujo crossing play right inside, and that one goes up over top. There was 6 to come here. For Newport, cleared through to center. Araujo. Silva kicked away. Far away as that one got all the way back towards the Newport bench side. Warwick City trying to make sure that that back line does not allow anything through, keeping this match level. They can try to take at least a point from the league leaders. Protect a point at home. And see if they can steal points later on in the season. Top here. Raho for Wu. Good play forward there for Silva. Silva needs to get across. Finds a little bit of space and tap back play. Silva taken down. And the call comes from the referee. This one from about 2021. As De Cruz will spot the ball. Last opportunity from this distance for Warwick ended up in the backside of the wall. De Cruz might need to curl this one or get a little bit more pop. And again, pushing between Warwick and Newport on the opposite corner. We'll have a chat with both players this time. The Cruz curls right over top of the crossbar. A 6 for Newport. Warwick FC Soccer on Panzoli Sports Network, brought to you by Rhode Island's premier demolition contractor, DemoX. Visit codedemox.com. Call them 401-371-0014. Residential and commercial demolition services from America's fastest demolition contractor, DemoX. Far side alleyway. Clicks off of the heels defensively. A fast backtracking Pacheco. Warwick City looking to try to curl this one out. Opportunity there through the center. Was Arxen Fernandez trying to make a move, could not. And clear for Silva. Play near side touchline for us. As Wu will kick that one up. Raho. Nowhere for him to go. '74th minute. Silva throws that one back in for De Cruz. Side for Wu. Crossover step. Sends it back for Tapia. Long distance. Was it onside? It was, and it bounced up and was able to be corralled by the Newport keeper. Looking to see if the flag went up as the Cruz made a way to walk inside of that 6. Ooh, for Silva. That one may turn into a throw-in for Warwick, and it will. Warwick waiting to get some substitutions if they can. We'll roll towards the Warwick bench. Flag was up for offside prior to the ball getting cleared out, so it's going to come back across. They'll take the free kick, and Newport still trying to get substitutions done. Hour and a quarter gone by on a 1-1 game. Both sides having picked up penalty kick goals. Handballs in the box. Identical calls. One early in the first half for Newport, early in the second half for Warwick City. That one is right on the line, and the second penalty kick called for the trip. Close to being offside. Newport made the trip instead. They're going to talk to the AR about this one. Was it offside? They want the call for the trip. Warwick wants the call for the trip. Referee pointed at the spot. Long conversation here between the center referee and the AR. Warwick City FC Soccer on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Demo X, America's fastest demolition services, by Jersey Mike's, Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, and RREliteRecruits.com. They go to the spot. They will call the trip. Nope, they're going to call the offside. So after all's said and done, all of that gets negated. And now a foul that allows Warwick City to try to advance the ball forward. A block inside right off the edge of the 20. Is Newport onside? They are, and they have the ball into the final third for the first time in the second half, and now a foul. And a yellow card issued. It's been quite a moment of time since we saw a strong final third attack from Newport in this second half. Substitutions for both sides here. And certainly with the physicality of play, we're likely to see a good 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time added. There you go, short. Back across the 20. That one came right across. Will be wide. Bounced back through the center. Fernandez. Spins and it stays in, and an opportunity as Faria tried to send one in right off of the top side of the noggin of a Newport defender. Ten minutes left here in normal time. A level match. As Warwick City looking to try to snag a point at home from the table leaders. Curled by Araujo back in. They do have a game in hand. Oh, that, you can't do that. And this is going to turn dangerous here for Newport. That ball is going to be on the edge of the 18. This is one of the hardest spots to be in. Dropped it on the outside of the 18, picked it back up. And so the turnover and the free kick opportunity here for Warwick. Short, and then it gets sent high. Spencer got way too far underneath it. Fernandez to Cruz. Trying to spin back for Fernandez. Tapia. They clear that one back. Tapia once again sends that through the center. Faria looking for the 50-50. Comes down for Spencer. Spencer with it again. Poke checks that one to the outside. Faria through the middle. Opportunity here. He's onside shot. Save made. Oh boy, that may have been the best on-field offensive play that we've seen Warwick City have all match. And inside of the last 6-7 minutes of normal time. Corner kick here for Newport. Curls all the way back to center. Full body play there from Fernandez. And an elbow called against Tapia. Is going to give a free kick to Newport. About a yard shy of the 18. 85th minute. As Warwick sets the 3-man wall, curling ball. That one went way up high. A 6 for Warwick City. As time ticks away. Three draws on the season for Newport. Warwick City, 1 win, 2 losses, no draws yet. A win today, or at least a draw today, would put them on 4 points and pull them up into a tie with Providence City FC, Taunton Spirit, and Stonington FC. A 6 for Newport as it's outside of the back line. Spencer and De Cruz both. As Warwick City takes this one far side. Faria in center. De Cruz. Spencer. Spencer sends one right over the edge of the crossbar. And he was trying to say he did not get a hand on it. The referee begs otherwise in corner. As Faria goes up for it, so too did the Newport keeper, and he came to the better of that one. Good kick from Caleb Wu. Spencer on the far side. Chaco. A whistle. And a foul to be called on Warwick City. Will give a kick to Newport. Final 2 minutes of normal time. There's sure to be at least 2 to 3 minutes of stoppage time. Will be added to the end of this half. And will we find a final goal within the mix of it? Rajo. The Cruz. He's on that one far side. All right, pass back across the middle. Recovery play there from Silva. Spencer as he tried to spin that one off. Newport has control of it as they move across the alleyway. Far side of the field. Into the final minute. Quinn. And that one will just gently roll. top here. Out of play. Referee checks his watch. And it's in the control of the referee now as we're into stoppage time. And a trip from behind called on De Cruz. Open ball for Newport. And it's blocked by Araujo. And they call corner. High kick. Back to the 18, and that one will be collected. Here's a quick moving play. Silva trying to fight for one at midfield. Jacob may have gotten that one for Faria. Faria works for it through. Back for Silva. De Cruz. Forward once again for Spencer, and then it spins off. Switch play for Caleb Wu. De Cruz, and a whistle. And a card for Newport. Wu was about to set that one up. We'll back off at Araujo. We'll go ahead and take the kick. Araujo, long distance inside the corner. That one glanced off of a head. And they're going to say 6 as it was off of the head of De Cruz. Newport desperately trying to avoid their 4th draw of the season. Faria. Paquin. De Cruz, that one just behind him. Far side, Pacheco. For Silva, too long. And that'll be the whistle, and that'll be all there's written on this one. Warwick FC will pick up their 4th point of the season as they get a draw. They'll go to 1-1-2 and into a 4-way tie with Providence City FC, B. Taunton Spirit, and Stonington FC. Newport, their 4th draw of the season. They go to 1-4-0 on the season. 7 points now stretches them at least a point over top of St. Michael's FC on the top of the table. That'll do it for us here from the Scott's Miracle Grow Athletics Complex on the campus of Johnson & Wales University. Thank you so much for tuning in today's presentation of Ocean State Soccer League action on Fans Only Sports Network. Warwick City FC 1, Newport FC 1. We'll see you soon.